Hello everybody, this is Subodh sir. Now in today's lecture, we'll discuss nature of Indian Constitution. Now we have two kinds of law. One is supreme law and another is subordinate law. Indian Constitution, the nature, we say Indian Constitution is a supreme law. Now why do we say that Indian Constitution is a supreme law? What do you mean? What do you mean by the statement that Indian Constitution is a supreme law? Now listen very carefully. दो प्रकार का लॉ होता है, एक सुप्रीम लॉ और एक सबऑर्डिनेट लॉ. ना इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का नेचर है कि ये सुप्रीम लॉ है. ना सुप्रीम लॉ का मतलब हुआ कि वो सारे लॉ से ऊपर है. इंडिया में जो डिफरेंट ऑर्गन्स हैं, सारे लोग अपना पावर्स कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया से डिराइव करते हैं. एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी call Indian Constitution as a supreme law. Now I'll put up a question and let's debate on this issue. Now, laws are passed by the legislature. Whenever laws are passed by legislature, they are subject to judicial review. So जो legislature कानून पास करता है, क्या वह कानून सुप्रीम लॉ ऑफ द लैंड इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से ऊपर है कि वह जो कानून लेजिस्लेचर पास करता है, it has to pass the test of the Indian Constitution. Now this is what we are going to discuss in this lecture. Now always keep in mind, जो different organs हैं सरकार के, वो सब अपना अपना पावर्स कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया से डिराइव करते हैं. इसलिए ये जितने भी ऑर्गन्स अपना पावर्स कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया से डिराइव करते हैं, इन ऑर्गन्स के द्वारा ऐसा कोई काम नहीं होना चाहिए which is inconsistent with the Indian Constitution. All the laws which are passed by the Parliament, they have to be as per the provisions of the Indian Constitution. Now laws passed by Parliament are not supreme to the Constitution, but then they have to pass the test of the provisions of the Indian Constitution. So if you get a question, which is a supreme law of the land in the country, you will say Indian Constitution is the supreme law of the land in the country. Question number 2. When a law is passed by Parliament or when a law is passed by legislature, should it be as per the provisions of Indian Constitution? Should it be inconsistent with Indian Constitution, or it can be even inconsistent with Indian Constitution? Answer is, all laws which are passed by Parliament, it has to be as per the provisions of the Indian Constitution. If they are not as per the provisions of Indian Constitution, they will be declared null and void. Now, when a law is declared null and void, that is done under which system? Now, Supreme Court has got power of judicial review, and the same cannot be snatched away because judicial review is also a basic feature of the Indian Constitution. So, when a law is passed by the Parliament, it has to pass the test of the Constitution. It has to be as per the provisions of the Indian Constitution. If they are not as per the provisions of Indian Constitution, they will be declared null and void. Why? Because Indian Constitution is the supreme law of the land, fundamental law of the land. No law is above Indian Constitution. All the laws which are there in India, they are subordinate to the Indian Constitution. That's why, coming back to our basic question, what is the nature of the Indian Constitution? The basic nature of Indian Constitution is that it is the law of the land. And what kind of law of the land? It is a supreme law of the land. So because Constitution supreme है, इसलिए पार्लियामेंट के द्वारा जो भी लॉ पास होगा वह कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के अनुसार होना चाहिए, और नहीं तो वह null and void declare हो जाएगा by Supreme Court under the system of judicial review. So this is what is meant by supreme law of the land. So if you get a question, which is the fundamental law of the country, which is the supreme law of the country, you will say Indian Constitution is the supreme law of the country. Thank you so much.